Yeah.
Okay, let's do now some really good content.
All right.
So
So as you
hello
can see,
guys, I'm
remember
here
it is always
now
good to
in
make your
my
analysis during the weekend so that you can
some
really
coffee,
know
and yeah,
what
hey,
your
let's
weekly
break
next week bias is
free.
gonna be, the direction of next week or so. Yeah, it's always good to make your
Okay, yeah,
analysis.
that was really fun.
It's always
Yeah,
good to make your
in
analysis during the
today's
weekend so that when the new week
Please, can
starts,
you mute Christopher, please? Mute
yo,
Christopher, please.
is not get
right?
widely introduced. I don't know, man.
Okay, guys,
I
can
just
you
know
can you
he's
mute your
great.
mic wherever yeah, because it's disturbing some of us here. Thank you. So yeah, I was saying that it's always good that you make your analysis during the weekend so that next week when you start a new week, you have a plan, because as a trader, you must have a plan uh of every week or of every day. So meaning if you enter a week without a plan, so meaning you just execute trades, or you just take a trade without a plan or without a direction. So if you can see just here Nasdaq, mostly I'll start on bigger time frame just to see where are we in bigger time frame, whether it can be weekly, can be daily, but most of the time I love to start on monthly. You can do this even on pairs. So on monthly, this is Nasdaq. We can see that we do have an order block here. All these downward candle, all of them, because some only will only mark this, but in most cases, you just have to cover all of them. You see, so this will be your order block, like this downward consecutive candles, it becomes your order block. So you have to see in bigger time frames where is price trading into, whether is in discount area or is in premium areas, so that when you frame your ideas, you know that market will always follow the order flow of the bigger time frames. So when it's like this, you go to smaller time frame, maybe smaller time frame than monthly, which is weekly. Then you just check the recent order block on weekly, you see, because bigger time frame structure will always hold, bigger time frame direction will always hold than the ones that you see on smaller time frame M15, because most of the time M15, M5, or any time frame down will just be using it for our entry only, not for direction. So when it's like this, you know that okay, this is last week's candle on weekly. So meaning you know that market is at discount area. So there is a high probability that we can be seeing upward movement. So we can be seeing upward movement. So however, you cannot just maybe on Monday you said no, market is at order block, you just want to buy, see market going up. You have to look for a certain signatures or a certain confirmation that will confirm your um, direction, you know, that will confirm that there's a change of structure, or there's a change of structure, there's a change of direction, there's a change of bias. So we can see that market obviously is at the supply or order block. So right now we go to smaller time frame, which is daily, like we are going into smaller time frames to look to refine our entry, because we can't enter a trade on monthly or weekly. Our stop must be big. So let me remove this for now, because already we saw that we are at the discount area, uh at the bullish order block. I mean, yeah, bullish order block. So this is what I'll do. So remember I gave you a video about change of character. A change of character is like this. We want to see market going down and giving us a low. Remember, let's say it was a downtrend. So it was a downtrend. Let me do like this. It was a downtrend. So we see price giving us a low. And after that, taking that low again, you see, taking that low, it will do like this. And taking, meaning it will create a low. It will create a low. Then after that, it will create a high again, take the high. I mean, take the low and also take the high at the same time. You see, so this kind of signature, it's only high probability, high probable when it happens at at our um, at our high time frame discount area. It can be order block, it can be fair value gap, it can be stop rates, whatever that you'll be looking according to your strategy. So what we'll be looking for, we now want to see price coming down, like after it takes this high. So this confirms the change of character. So we don't just buy here. We don't just buy here because market is like it broke the high. We say no, we just buy. Then market will be coming down and you'll be in deep loss, you see, because you just bought without proper confirmation. You see, you'll be in deep loss or probably blow your account. So what we do after the break of the structure, we know that this is a confirmation that the market is changing into a bullish movement. So we don't just buy here because market broke the recent high. So we wait for market to come to our discount area again into an order block or whatever that you can call it, whether it's a point of interest or demand. So this is where we're gonna be doing what? We're gonna be looking to enter our trade and we put our stop loss below this level and our entry, it's gonna be here. You see? So most of the time, if you don't see something like this, meaning you don't take a trade, there are a lot of confirmation that you can use, but most of the time this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for price to create a low inside of that order block, take that low at the same time, then also take the high that was created recently, and you wait for what? For a confirmation for market to come to the order block and ride the wave into the upside. So let me do this. So even here, we see that price was, it is traded into monthly order block or also weekly order block. So what happens here? We see that price has created the low. You see, price has created the low and price has created the high again. You see, price has created the high. This to make it straight. So we do have a low. You see, market was just trending down. Let me just make it clear. Market was just trending down. Market was trending down. Then we see that it created a low. Can mark that low. You see, so we don't just buy because market has entered an order block. That market has entered a block and is rejecting. You see, you buy, then suddenly market drops, it takes you out. You see, then you are stressed, you blew your account or whatsoever. You see, you have to wait for confirmation. So remember, we are still in daily, but you see, daily is already giving us this kind of setup that you are looking for. So price created the low, created the swing high, I mean a recent high here, then took this low again. So meaning what we are waiting for right here, it's for the market to do what? To break this high, you see, to break this high and do what? After breaking this high, we want to see it coming down to a recent order block, bullish order block that was formed and see the market moving to the upside. So if the market, okay, let me do this. So right now on daily, we may not do anything because we don't see a change of character, or we don't see this kind of setup. So meaning the market can still come here and do this and drop, you see. So that's another thing that can happen, because we see that we have an order block here. So the market can still come here and do what? Enter this order block, maybe give this kind of structure in an opposite way and drop, you see. So when it's like this on daily, we can't just say market is inside a bullish order block, we are just buying, you see. So you just have to, if like you are a swing trader, you like swing indices, so you can just wait for this kind of a thing. Already the low is taken, we are just waiting for the high to be taken. Then after that, we want to see price coming down. So you don't chase the price, you just wait for the price to come to you and you buy and hold, you see. Let me remove this. Let's check the smaller time frame. You'll see how this beautiful is gonna be. Right. Okay, let me remove this. So what is happening on H4? Okay, we can still get an early entry right there. Let me remove all these things and draw the new ones. What is happening? Already we know that price is what is in a premium area in an order block. So what is happening here? We see that H4, it also want to give us what? A nice change of character right here. And another one, meaning it created the low. It also, these things. Okay, it created the low, it took that low out. So there's a what? There's a recent swing high. So if we want to be buying Nasdaq, so what is it that we want to see? We want to see price taking out this high. You see, you don't just buy, then the market comes crashing over you and you blow your account, because obviously some you'll be trading with your last money. So you don't want to be trading recklessly, so without understanding what you're doing. So so price on Monday, it can still try to give us a bullish order block here. So meaning whatever price give us, we're gonna use it. And this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. Can you guys see it? So meaning, if you don't see this, there's no trade. So meaning you must have a plan. You see, you must have a plan that you stick with all the time. You see, so if you don't see some certain signature in the market in your point of interest, whether this kind of a thing, you can still see it on 1 minute, 5 minutes, or even 15 minutes. So if market is at your point of interest, you see whether it's a bullish order block, because I love to trade order blocks, but not all order block can hold, you see. So as you can see here, if this is H4, as you can see here, I can't just buy Nasdaq because it maybe there's raided the stops, or is at the demand or bullish order block. So I have to wait for this kind of set. I want to see this high being taken out, because market can still come here and do this, you see, and continue to drop. Sorry, you see, and continue to drop. So you're avoiding all those things. So all the time when I say you must look for a confirmation, this is what I'm talking about. So okay, let's check something here on M15. I want to show you something very powerful which happened. Okay, we do have an order block here. Can you guys see it? This is an order block. You see, so it's an order block, like it's an order block this down, because when we are in a when we are in a downtrend, so the up close candle must resist the price. It doesn't matter whether this price has been touched, you know, there's been touched. No, 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 no. The up close candle must do what? Must resist the price. So this H4, we see that on this day, market came here. It was in the it was in what? It was inside. It was touching the open and the low of this bullish bearish order block. So, but we cannot just come here and buy, I mean, and sell, because market is trading inside an order block. So let's check if we do have confirmation, because if we don't have a confirmation, meaning we don't take a trade. You see, where's that? If we don't have a confirmation, meaning we don't what? We don't take a trade at all. Okay, let's do this. All right. So we see that price was inside here. Okay. Or okay, we can just start from here. From here, let's do this. I'm saying if there is no setup, if there's no, there are a lot of confirmation which we can use, but for now I want you to focus on this, because it's gonna help you to filter out trades which are gonna fail. It's okay to miss some trades sometimes, you see, than to blow your accounts, or than to enter into a trade which is gonna fail anyhow. You see, we see that there's a, see, we have to be transparent all the time. So it's okay to miss a trade, it's okay to, but it's not okay to blow your account. So even I remember I also sent a signal where I was waiting for let me do this. We're also waiting for the market to come to fill this to come to fill this fair value gap, but market did what? Kept crashing, but we scalped another buy here, so which was beautiful before this. So we see that pricing here didn't give us much of the, okay, where's that? Sorry. You see, so on H1 we see that market rated the market rated what? The high, the stops, and did what? Dropped without giving what? Without coming back to what? To the order blocks inside here. But I sent a signal because we were waiting for this, but market did what? It left without doing without us. So it is okay, because it's a missed trade. It is not a losing trade. So we do have another thing here as well. I want to show something. So we see that price also traded into here. It was not an order block, but it raided the stops, the buy stops, the buy stops liquidity. So, but we want to confirm if we want to confirm if this is going to be a reversal trade or what. Then what is it that we see? Okay, let me remove this, because already we know that we are inside that. This was beautiful, even though I didn't share it. It was beautiful. What is happening here? We see that market did what? Raided the buy stops. Then what is it that it did? Again, it raided the low, meaning it took out this low. Then what is it that you must do? You must check the order block or the last candle because you see these ones, like these are many candles. You can still take the last one. You can take it from the body, or you can just take it from shadow to shadow. You see, in this case, because this candle, it's the shadow, the upper shadow and the lower shadow is more like the same. We just cover it all. We just cover all of it. So, meaning this happened in our premium area, where it is likely for price to do to be dropping. But you can see that when the market rated this year, we didn't just sell, right away. We didn't just sell. We were looking for a certain character, you see. So we wanted to see the buy stops be taken out. We also wanted to see what? To see at the break of the structure, market breaking the structure. Then after what is it that we are waiting for? For the market to come to what? To our order block. So all this noise here, you are not doing anything. Even if the market could have dropped up until here, it's okay, because it is not a losing trade. Your account is still safe, you see, than just to try to buy here, to sell here. Let's say someone saw this break and was busy trying to sell here. Then what happened? This is Nasdaq, is very volatile. Market was going up, then he closed. He said, no, market is pushing, it's not going down. Then when market was trying to go down, he said, no, market is going down. He started to sell here, then market push up. You see, so all back and forth, which is not necessary. You see, so you just have to wait for the price to come to you. If you can see, when price comes here, it doesn't hesitate. It just touches this, and after that, you see what? You see a massive drop. You see, meaning you could have got all this move. Maybe up until where? Let me see. Yeah, up until here. You see, so meaning from here up until here, then you close, then yeah, that's it. So let's do this one. Let me share this. Okay, guys, can you see my EURUSD charts? Because I have moved to my other IC market MT4. I believe you do. So because I also sent this signal there. So because I saw someone had an idea. As always, guys, you must stick to whatever which you believe works for you. You see? So whatever that you believe that works for you, do not abandon it. Stick to it. So trade your plan, stick to your plan all the time. So as you can see, we do have the last what? The last candle prior to that, prior to the move up. So this is monthly. As always, we start in monthly. We start in monthly time frame. So market is at the monthly order block, bullish order block. The reason why I send that setup there is because market is at the discount area. So even if market keep dropping, it is not a problem, because if it didn't give me a change of character setup, so meaning it's not planning to change a direction. So we can see here, let me zoom this. So we do have a weekly order block right here. As you can see, price is rejecting it, which is beautiful. So meaning Monday we can start seeing beautiful setup. We can start looking for buy setups. I want to show you something beautiful here. Okay. So we know that we are inside bullish order block. What do you see? You see the same thing. Same thing. The same thing. You see the same thing. So price repeat itself, like history repeat itself. So what it does the same thing over and over again. So you just need to understand how market moves generally, and it won't be a struggle. So you see here, market did what? Created the low. So maybe others were trying to buy here. Okay, guys, it says we are left with 10 minutes. So if these cards, please rejoin with the same link, right? So we see that here, market created the low. Maybe people were trying to buy, then it took them out. You see, maybe others, they blew their account here. Their stops, or some of them, their stop were hit. Then market now is doing what? Is coming back. So what is it that you are looking for? Because price can still reverse from here and come to this low again. You see, so we don't want to be in a noisy environment. So we just want to see a clear displacement or a clear break of the structure. Then we see market coming to what? To an order block. Then doing what? And pushing into the upside. You see, so you can trade this setup only and you can become profitable. So to become a profitable trader, you don't need to be trading all these things. You see, all these things, I'm not saying those who trade trend lines, they are wrong. I'm just saying, if you stick to one thing, stick to one thing. So if you want to draw trend line, whatsoever channels and everything, if it works for you, stick to it and have a plan, you see, so, and stick to that plan all the time, and you'll see consistency. So this is the kind of pattern that I want to see all the time if I have to take a trade. So we can see here that we also in daily, we see that this can still be if this candle create a move that break this high, we can still try to look for our buy in this area, you see. So but for now, I just want to see a clear displacement into the up, into what, to that breaks this high. So we also do have an order block here, so can still mark this just in case if price is trying to push and is not reversing, you can still try to get a sell here. That will also, because so that because market order, if you want to buy, it sells to buy. So meaning if they want to sell, they can sell here so that they can buy here, you see. But I'm not saying you should wait for it to come in, because it can just break this immediately with the wick and come back, and after that, you see what you see, market pushing more into the upside, you see. So all the time, guys, every time, start from, okay, this one, right? This is another thing, but so this is what you have to look for, guys. You see, all the time, market is trending, it's entering into an order block. You see, those who don't know, those who don't know, okay, all right, no problem. I see the message now. I'll respond it in a few minutes. Okay, guys, please rejoin after this has ended, because we are left with 6 minutes right now. So that the last session, I'm going to help you on how to, get this right, especially in day to day, every day, to look for a certain setup in some certain session, and it will be good. So market is trading. This is our order block. It's coming to another block. It's rejecting. So others will be doing what? You say, no, it's a buy, it's a buy, it's a buy, it's a buy, they're buying. You see, it's a buy. Then immediately, maybe they put their stop loss here. You see, then what happens? Market comes, you see, break what? Break the low. You see, then meaning they are in loss. Some they are closing. Then when it's like this, some others, they are trying to do what? To sell. They say, no, market has changed direction. They are selling, they are putting their sell stops. Then after that, we see market doing what? Creating another impulse into upside. So breaking what? Breaking this high. So what's gonna happen? Breakout traders, They say, oh, the resistance has been broken. What's going to happen? We are buying now. Hmm? They start to buy here because they believe that when the resistance is broken, we have to be looking forward for buy. So they are buying. Then immediately they put their stop loss somewhere here. Market comes back. You see, into what? Into the last candle that took out this sell stops. And this is where traders who understand what they are doing, they are going to enter. So all this up and down, so you won't be inside of it. So meaning you just wait for the price to unfold itself. You see, you wait for the price to unfold itself. You wait for the price to unfold itself, because someone can say, okay, I put a buy limit here, it goes up, then jiggy, it takes him out, then start to sell is going up. You see, so this is just to confuse traders, just to confuse traders, especially those who trade support and resistance without proper knowledge. You see, so because according to the law of support and resistance, it's like this. Those who know support and resistance. Okay, guys. Next time I guess we might use trading view because MT4. Okay. This is the law of support and resistance. You see, ceiling and floor. That's what retail. That's retail strategies. So they believe that when market comes here, they have to buy. They believe that when market comes here, they have to sell. Market comes here, they have to do what? They have to buy. When market comes here, they have to sell. So, and if market breaks here, they are waiting for a retest and doing what? And go to the upside. So this idea, it does work sometimes, but it is a 30% chance. So when it's like this, um, when it's like this is a resistance for the traders. You see, so meaning when they see this resistance, they want to buy, then market, and they put stop loss here. So market takes them out. You see, market takes them out. So meaning they are in loss or they blow their account or whatsoever. And the break and retest traders, they are waiting for the market to do what? To come here, meaning they put their buy limit here again because maybe they think it is very smart to do so. Then they put buy limit here, they put stop loss here. So what is it that market does? It comes, crash over them. You see, it crashes over them. So meaning those who were buying here and those who were trying to sell here, they are now out. All of them, they are all out. So meaning some they've reached their daily lost target, so they stay away from the market. So what's going to happen after that? Market comes into an order block, so an area where this is a true support. So a true support, this will become a true support. So market will just come here, maybe touched by a wick, a shadow, then after that what? Runs without even looking back. You see, so this is where some of us, we want to enter. So we don't want to be entering here, being taken out, waiting for a break and retest, or maybe stop loss hit, getting again stop loss hit, trying to buy here, trying to sell here. So we wait for the price to come here, trigger out with a shadow or a shadow, then or a wick, or maybe just dips a little bit, gives rejection, then afterward we see it rallying without even looking back. You see, so okay, let me check the message. You look for an order block on the higher time frame, and you also look for change of character on the lower time frame to enter a trade. Yes, yes. Remember, bigger time frames structure, it is the best. You see, it is the best. So it is the best. So I want to show you something here. I want to show you something. This one order block. Okay, guys, you are left with 1 minute. I guess you will just rejoin for the last time, then we call it a night.